Sorry,
if you're saying that this entire system is transparent, your own chief minister in Maharashtra said that it's not, but he hasn't done much about it. In 2012, the Nagpur bench of the Bombay High Court ruled that, I'm just giving you one example, that the toll booth set up in Dongargaon on National Highway number 7 was illegally collecting toll. That instead of having a toll at a safe distance from that village, so that the people of the village would not suffer and have to pay toll every time they go out of the village, they were having to pay a toll because this particular company set up a toll booth bang outside the village and collected 6 lakh rupees in the process. This is just one example I am giving of the illegal toll booth collection across the state of Maharashtra. So you cannot say that this system is extremely transparent.
Well,
it isn't. There are problems with it. I'll come back to you, but I want to bring Shaina. No, I haven't gone to Shaina. She's back with me. No, 1 second. I have to get Shaina NC in. I have to get Shaina NC in. I lost the connection with her. Shaina, first I wanted to know what you thought of the way of the protest that the MNS has raised.
First and foremost, the cause is completely legit. The modus operandi is not. I'm amazed to hear the Congress spokesperson say that, the systems are in place when his own chief minister has gone on record and said that there is no transparency and that's why this kind of anxiety. Please understand that we have certain tolls which are, forget 80 kilometers radius, forget 30 kilometers radius. Some of the tolls are within 10 kilometer radius. How do you justify that? When there are issues where you're collecting a tax from a common man and not even using it for the upkeep of the roads, not even facilitating basic needs to the consumer, then how do you justify this? We have agitated time and again. Yes, of course, the modus operandi for agitation needs to be legit.
Okay,
needs to be driven
and they are your political partners.
No, I want to ask you.
Please, the Congress should not even be talking because the Congress is deaf and dumb. Please, I have given you your opportunity to speak, Mr. Jha. You always choose to interject. Please
let her finish. Mr. Jha, I have given you more than enough time. Let Shaina finish.
Issues such as this, if the government does not respond, the government does not respond, the government does not react. We as an opposition have also gone to
but Shaina, I want to come in at this point. You said that the cause is legit. The cause is legit, but the way they are going about it is not. Then what was the Shiv Sena doing in Kolhapur? What was the Shiv Sena doing in Kolhapur where 6 toll booths were completely vandalized? And then Uddhav Thackeray, even in a speech, kind of lauded the effort made by the Shiv Sena workers.
Maruk, we as a party, that is the BJP, has clearly said on record that we do not believe in taking law into your own hands. And in a case such as this, gross agitation is imperative because this government is truly inactive. But having said that, what is the way forward?
Please answer the question,
the way forward is
Shaina
legit
NC.
agitation.
Please
which
answer
is the,
the
right
question. Since you are not deaf and dumb, please answer the question.
I don't think you're the
Though right now you are proving to be more deaf and more dumb than anybody I have ever encountered on a TV channel.
No, I want to, since I'm running out of time, I want to go back to Mr. Deshpande.
You have a fashionable way of dodging questions.
And ask
you have a fashionable way of dodging questions. It won't work.
The answer that I needed, and I think the viewers needed, has gotten from both the Congress and the BJP. I want to ask Mr. Deshpande. We believe that the protests are going to get more intense tomorrow. Is that a fact?
No, unless and until we get justice or some kind of promises from the government, or we may suggest to put our case in the fast track court in the High Court so that we get the justice.
So this wasn't this just an act of vandalism that was aimed at populism and targeting Shiv Sena protests that had happened in Kolhapur with an eye at the assembly elections? No. Isn't this really political for you, Mr. Deshpande?
It has got nothing to do with the elections because this issue was taken up 2 years back. We have given several representation to the government.
And then suddenly abruptly stopped also 2012.
Let me tell you, we have collected all the data. We have collected all the data regarding the collection of the toll booths. What is their investment? How much they are taking? We have collected all this data. we are given a representative to CM, then also we are not getting any justice.
If the people of Dongar Gaon could go to the court and get the relief of 6 lakh rupees that they had polled and that they had paid at toll booths and was wrongly taken from them, why couldn't the MNS take the legal route? Isn't it clear that you believe more in these incidents of vandalism?
We have already taken the legal way, but you cannot, the court cannot run the case.
So you're saying if the government doesn't come up with a solution, you're going to continue with this?
In the fast track court, then only we can fight the case. We have taken the legal way, we have gone in the court, but even after going in the court, we want our case to be put on the fast track. Then only we can get the justice.
But we want to know how long will these protests continue on the streets? How many toll booths will be vandalized, Mr. Deshpande?
Fight in our own ways.
How many toll booths will be vandalized? How many more toll booths will be vandalized?
Whatever, if there is no transparency in the system, whatever toll booths are there, we will not allow them to work. That is our stand.
Okay. So I'm hoping that the NCP Congress combine is hearing this, and even after this, if Mr. Nawab Malik, as he started the debate by saying, we are going to examine the statement, here is a party that is very clearly saying that we are going to vandalize toll booths. But the NCP Congress combine, I'm completely out of time. Honestly, completely out of time. But to all my guests who joined me this evening on the News Night, Mr. Sandeep Deshpande from the MNS, Sanjay Jha from the Congress Party, Prakash Joshi, political analyst, Nawab Malik from the NCP, Jacinta Kuna and Shaina NC. Thank you so much for joining me on News Night this evening. On that note, I'm going to say goodbye to you this evening.